I bought these sunglasses recently. What do you guys think? So, anyways, this is the update video to the first facial reconstruction surgery I had done to fix the inside of my mouth. Right now, the date that I am recording this video is July 16th. The surgery that I did was on March 18th. So yeah, the first thing I want to say is I really apologize for the late video. It's been a couple months. I've been super busy with school. I've been streaming as well quite a bit, and also I'm a little bit lazy. I'm sorry guys, okay? But I do post updates on my Twitter frequently. Go follow me on Twitter, AV_loop. And yeah, let's get right to the video. Yeah, so just to clarify, the previous video I did, and if you guys haven't watched that, it will be in the description below. The video I did before the surgery, I filmed that right before flying out. So you can see my suitcase in the background. That was, I had the surgery done. The surgery's over. It was a massive success. Went really well. So I actually got very lucky here in multiple ways. As you guys know, I had the surgery right when COVID-19 was starting to get really, really bad. So my insurance company actually approved the procedure 5 days before it was scheduled to happen. So I hopped on the flight to Houston, which by the way, the local San Diego airport was very, very empty, was kind of eerie, as was Houston airport. So I get to Houston and then we drive down to Galveston on the day before surgery. So initially what I did was I booked a hotel for the night before surgery, but what ended up happening is they actually admitted me to the hospital, just for convenience, just so I can be in the system. So what I do see now is the clip I put on Twitter the night before surgery. Hey guys, it's Luke here. Just wanted to do a quick update. So right now it's I don't know, like 6 p.m. and so my mouth surgery, is going to be tomorrow at 9 a.m. Local time. And yeah, I was supposed to be in my hotel room, but for whatever reason, they decided to admit me one night before the surgery. So, I mean, kind of annoying, but not a big deal. A couple things I learned today. So, when I wake up from the surgery, I actually won't be able to talk for like a day or half a day, which is kind of annoying, but I guess it would be like losing your voice, not that big of a deal. And also, I'm not gonna be like I'm not allowed to move my head, so I was just like I was just be sitting there, not being able to move my head left and right. But otherwise, I'm feeling excited, a little bit nervous. And yeah, it's here. It's been a long time coming, so finally get the surgery done, and then after we do this, can get my nose fixed, can get my lip fixed, and yeah, thanks so much for the support, guys. Peace out. So yeah, I had a good night's rest on the night before surgery. Unlike right now, a couple months ago, my sleep schedule was actually somewhat normal, so I got some sleep, and I woke up maybe 2 hours before the procedure. The surgery was scheduled for 9 a.m. I woke up at like 7:30, 7:30. And yeah, so the clip I'm about to show you is when I was in the operating room about 30 minutes before being put to sleep. Alright guys, so we're in Preop right now. I've got this mask on, probably not wearing it correctly. And yeah, this is the culmination of everything finally happening. Gonna be closing the hole between my mouth and my nose, and yeah, it's awesome. We're gonna be asleep in like 30 minutes. And yeah, I just wanted to thank the community. Without Twitch, without CSGO, without the gaming community as a whole, this would not have happened at all. So it's unbelievable to me. It's insane. And the thing about this is after I get this surgery, I can get my nose done, I can get my lip done, and I'm not gonna have to wait like a year for it. I already have a doctor, I already have insurance, so it should be a more streamlined process. Can get the rest of my facial reconstruction done, and this is the first step. It's a big step, and yeah, thanks so much for the support, guys. I'll be asleep for quite a while, and like I said, I'm not gonna be able to talk when I wake up, but maybe I'll try to post some kind of update when I get up, probably later today. So peace out, guys. Thanks so much for the support. One interesting thing I will say is that I've had a lot of surgeries in my life, and usually during these surgeries, I'm able to remember up until 10-20 seconds before falling asleep. But for this surgery, the last thing I remember was just being on the OR table. Like, I didn't remember any needles or gas mask or anything like that. And I think the reason for that is this was a 4-hour surgery, but it actually ended up being a 12-hour surgery. So what that means is I got a lot of anesthesia. This was a major procedure, guys. 12-hour surgery, and yeah. So yeah, the surgery was very successful and went perfectly well. And yeah, I no longer have a hole in my mouth that leads to my nose. Now when I eat or drink, nothing goes into my sinus, and it's amazing that I can say that because that hasn't been the case for me for 9 years. You know, ever since I was 11, every time I would drink water, it would come out of my nose. Pretty disgusting and awful. But now don't have that problem at all. It's amazing. It's incredible. I used to wear this prosthesis to kind of limit the amount of food that gets into my nose, but now it's completely useless. I don't need it because it's fixed. However, like every success in life, there's going to be hardship. And the 2 weeks that I was in the hospital after surgery were easily the hardest weeks of my life. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I was in extreme discomfort almost the entire time. Uh, I'm gonna be honest, guys. There were multiple times where I literally shit the bed because of all of the things you were feeding me through my nose. It was incredibly hard. And remember, guys, for the first couple of days, I couldn't talk at all. They purposely restrained my ability to talk so that my mouth could heal appropriately, and because of that, I couldn't properly communicate my discomfort and like the things that I needed to my nurse. It was just really hard. I tried to use my phone, but then like my arm was in like a cast or like a splint basically. And I remember specifically once, the nurses came in to like change my bed sheets, and to do that because I was hooked up to like so many tubes. Like I had a tube going here, like through my nose and everything, and he had to like move me around and put me on another bed while he did the bed sheets. And while you were doing that, I was in like I panicked. I had a panic attack. Like my heartbeat literally on the monitor went up to like 150 beats per minute. It was horrible. Those 2 weeks, I'm never going to forget. If you guys want more details, I can write in the comment section below. But basically, yeah, it was really bad. And the only thing that made it decent was morphine, which was the drug that you were giving me to make me feel better. It didn't work. It worked for a couple hours at a time. But the problem with morphine is whenever you gave me morphine and I would go to sleep, I would have these really bad nightmares every single time. Like dying in a car accident or like snakes strangling me around my neck. Every time you give me morphine, it would, make me feel better. But as soon as I go to sleep, I would have like a really bad nightmare. So I don't know. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to mention. I literally lost my phone charger. I don't know how or when, but sometime during the surgery, I lost my phone charger. So I couldn't talk and I couldn't charge my phone to tell the nurses anything. So I'm just stuck there, like in a psychological hell, basically, because I'm nauseous because of what they're giving me. I'm extremely uncomfortable. Like I can't really move that much, and it was just really bad, man. I don't know why it was that bad, but it was. It was definitely the worst 2 weeks of my entire life, and honestly, I wouldn't wish it onto my worst enemy. But the outcome was good. Alright, that's the whole point. And even though it was really bad for 2 weeks after surgery, the one thing I kept telling myself, and this is a lesson that all of you guys should take from this, is I kept telling myself, this is a temporary situation, okay? This is a temporary situation. It will pass through. It's only a week, 2 weeks, and in this case, the outcome of it will be life changing. And it is. It's incredible. So whatever hardship you might be going through, guys, whether it be for like a few minutes, few hours, few days, few weeks, understand that it's only a temporary situation, and you will get through it. I can promise you that you will get through it, and the grass is always greener on the other side. And on that note, throughout the 2 weeks, I slowly started to feel better. The following clip is an update video I did on Twitter. I think I put this up maybe like 1 week after surgery, so yeah. Hey guys, what's up? It's Luke here. I thought I'd do a quick update for you guys. The surgery itself went really well. Like, the hole in my mouth
has been closed off completely. It's done, it's gone, and now when I eat, when I breathe, I'm not gonna get food in my nose and stuff like that. I'm gonna get surgery. So right now, like you guys can see, I have a tube in my nose, and that's, for feeding purposes, and I'm gonna get it taken out within like 2-3 days, and I'll probably be leaving the hospital within like 5 days or a week from now. So, hopefully before April. I'm sorry for the coughing. And then I'm gonna go home with this thing on my neck. The purpose of it is to help my neck heal. So when I talk, I'm supposed to be pressing this nothing on my neck. Hopefully I'll get home. I'll be, recovering for 1 to 2 more weeks, and then hopefully get back on CS, stream some more CS, and yeah, just doing a quick update, doing great.
And so yeah, like I said, I got really lucky. Actually, right after I did my surgery, the hospital shut down. Like I was the last elective surgery in that hospital, and I was not allowed any visitors, including my dad, who flew out with me. He was not allowed into my room, which is unfortunate. Also, my friend Matt, the surgeon who organized all of this, he literally flew all the way to Texas from North Carolina. He got to the hospital, and the hospital shut down visitors right before he came inside. So, very, very unlucky. I love you, Matt. I'm sorry that that happened. But yeah, we FaceTimed. It was alright, but it was just shitty that, he was right there, right outside my door, but he couldn't go inside because of, ultimately, it was because of coronavirus. So, yeah. So yeah, after 2 weeks, I was about to go home. I flew home, and I mean, yeah, it was fine. There was some complications with my arm because, as you guys know, they opened up my arm. When I got home, I waited for a week and a half, and then I kind of got impatient. I started to play some Apex Legends here and there, and because of that, I think my arm took a little bit longer to heal. But yeah, right now we're fine. Like my arm is 99% healed. Like we're good. As you guys know, I'm streaming. I'm putting up CS highlights and all that. But you can still see like the scar and the redness. I'm not. I don't think the scar will ever go away. Um, but the redness might go down. Like we'll see. It doesn't really bother me too much because who cares if I have a scar on my arm, right? Like I fixed my mouth. Alright, cool. I got my cleft palate fixed. So what happens next? So now that I have the structural support of a roof of my mouth, I'm able to get my nose fixed. So where I'm at right now is the surgeon in Texas has been very nice. He's offered to do the nose surgery. But the thing is, if I were to do the nose surgery, because it's a two-step procedure, I'd have to live in Texas for 1 month. I don't know where I would go. Honestly, maybe rent an Airbnb or something. If someone who watches this YouTube channel happens to live in Galveston, Texas, send me a message, please. But otherwise, I have an appointment today, actually in a couple hours, with a local plastic surgeon here in San Diego that might be able to do my nose. I mean, I'm not going to get my hopes up too much because the local plastic surgery department, I don't know, they've just never been helpful, but maybe this guy will prove me wrong today. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that. I'll let you guys know what happens. But right now, it's looking like we might get my nose fixed soon. I don't think it's going to take that long. I think by the end of 2020 or the first quarter of 2021, I think I'll have a nose. I think I'll have a nose. Right now, I have insurance. I have a doctor. Whether the insurance will cover my nose, who knows? Who knows? Knows. Who knows? Knows. So for those of you guys who want to know about the financial aspect of all of this, like how much the surgery costs, well, assuming if I didn't have insurance, if I had no insurance at all, the surgery would have cost me a whopping $178,471.37, which is... but I do have insurance. Which, by the way, I pay $700 a month every month for. So the surgery ended up costing me $3,244, which, unless you're Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates, is still a lot of money. So if you guys do want to support me with these medical costs, you can subscribe to me on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free prescribed sub per month. That's a great way to support me. Also, my PayPal link will be in the description below if you guys want to help me with medical costs. That would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I'll let you guys know how the nose appointment goes. I have an appointment today about my nose. I'll let you guys know how that goes. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. I will answer every single one. Peace out, guys. Have a great day.